Welcome to 𝓢𝓹𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓴.
You can't trust the tap water. 204863. 204863.
Your son. Send him on his way to heaven by your own hand.
Doing here? Are you trying to get yourself killed? Okay, meet me in the back when I get in and break into this house, okay? Just give me a second. More trouble! More poverty! Hey, Rena, I need you to do me a favor and run across the street on Island Drive 92. Now, okay? I'm busy and I'm starting a new series. I got it situated. Now let's just watch videos for 𝓢𝓹𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓴. This one is There's a Man in the Woods.
There's a man in the woods. What a spectacle. Before the stories started, this school was still respectable.
Well,
My students used to skip down the hill to the honeysuckle, pluck a couple, and collect their nectar till they picked their fill. Except one obnoxious kid, Sid, who just watched them eat the flowers
don't you
while
know sharing is caring?
scowled because he
So
couldn't
Sid
bear to
needs to have
share
a
his
talk with
sweet
his mom
treats
about
throughout
his
our
little
recess
sharing is
hours.
caring behavior.
I remember Sid saying, "There's a man in the woods." That's how the rumors began. Of course, Sid had spotted him first. The poor kids. He got him immersed in his spiel about a serial killer whose gun barrel glint hints at peril. A visit to the nurse, or worse, a hearse, waiting just beyond the dale. The children saw him everywhere. Look, over there. That man had Batman ears, we swear, and crazy yellow eyes. We saw something rusty. His shotgun? It must be. I saw a lady's severed thigh. Trust me, every word I heard was absurd. Yet each day Sid would stray down way past the playground. Who else was brave enough to save us from the killer's next plot? The rest of the lot would stop back at the blacktop, sure that any closer they were bound to be found deep in the woods, left to rot. I pleaded for the kids to think and learn to be mature, but after a few more rumors doomed my attempts to prove the school was secure, their fear was undeterred, and when the buses drove them all home, the parents finally heard. Everything just blew up. I received a wall of emails and calls full of shrieks, wails, and all from terrified families who'd heard word of the murderer and didn't like my lack of action at all. What was I supposed to do? Comb the whole forest? Yeah, right. Would you? That means I didn't care? That's not fair. The stories that were you weren't true. Of course I would feel regret had there been a real threat and I ignored it, and some poor kid got kidnapped while the kids were napping. But you couldn't admit that your good little kid would formulate a fib, so you ignored what I said. Your little angels could never cook up such incredible creations. An overactive imagination maybe, but my kid could never lie. How dare I? Accuse a child of being dishonest? Just monstrous. The parents were displeased, and when the PTA took action, they dismissed me from the classroom. Like they knew what was best for their kids. Do you know how difficult it is to get a job when a bitter mom... Now who's in control of your classes? Single file lines? Single file lines. Little vile swine, a killer by the pines. Really? Are you blind? Will you find your spines? Sid, a child decides to fill our minds with lies, and the next thing you see is people treating me like I'm committing crimes. I was in my prime. Those kids were lucky to have me. Do you see what you did? But I can play along.
Can you have just recorded evidence? Like, what was that?
That's it? There's a man in the woods.
Alright, so put down the shotgun. Okay, this is serious. Okay, he was a kid that told a lie. Come on, this is ridiculous.
having a pleasant dream when what sounded like hammering woke me. After that, I could barely hear the muffled sound of dirt covering the coffin over my own scream. Number 2. I woke up to hear knocking on glass. At first, I thought it was the window, until I heard it come from the mirror again. Number 3. There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone.
Whoa. Did he just say he lives alone?
Number 4. My wife woke me up last night to tell me there was an intruder in our house. She was murdered by an intruder 2 years ago. Number 5. I never go to sleep, but I keep waking up. Number 6. The last thing I saw was my alarm clock flashing 12:07 before she pushed her long, rotting nails through my chest, her other hand muffling my scream. I sat bolt upright, relieved it was only a dream. But as I saw my alarm clock read 12:06, I heard my closet door creak open. Number 7. There's nothing like the laughter of a baby. Unless it's 1 a.m. and you're home alone. Number 8. I begin tucking him into bed, and he tells me, "Daddy, check for monsters under my bed." I look underneath for his amusement and see him, another him, under the bed, staring back at me, quivering and whispering, "Daddy, there's somebody on my bed." Number 9. I always thought my cat had a staring problem. She always seemed fixated on my face. Until one day, when I realized that she was always looking just behind me. Number 10.
Sarah!
A girl heard her mom yell her name from downstairs. So she got up and started to head down.
Sarah?
As she got to the stairs, her mom pulled her into her room and said,
I heard it too. Stay in here and don't make a sound.
So guys, I really enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to make another Spook Week tomorrow. Anyways, I'm gonna go and get some Yuri. I think I heard a YuriDraws. Guys. Okay, what the freak? Okay, what? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back, guys.